Hello, I'm the VikingGaymer, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. We just met. What did we do last time? Oh, yeah, right. We had accidentally almost about to burn down our house, I should say, trying to make bacon, and then now we're at a cookout that Joseph invited us to. And I'm a bit sick, unfortunately, so there's going to be a lot of coughing, as usual. Sorry. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard is already packed with people, and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler, and adults chat in small clusters. I set our veggie plate down on the table next to two other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. And it's also great, I'm doing a voice acting freaking game on a day that I'm sick. So, fantastic. Let's see how well this goes. Welcome. I'm so glad you two are here. And you brought veggies.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi.
Ooh.
This is Kristen and Christy. They're twins. Huh? I don't like your kids. They are creepy little fucks. Ugh. It's friggin', they're from The Shining, I can tell. They stare creepily and say nothing. Then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where is Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar. Holy shit. The one that hit on us, you know? Ugh. Oh no, it's the woman from the bar other night. What is she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Hey. Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? Huh? I'll have to go and look for him. What? You'll have to. Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Matthew, and his daughter, Amanda. Hey. I shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the first time. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in the new city. My wife has this wonderful sense of humor. But please, you too enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Oh, hey, Dracula. Didn't know you were in this game. Isn't it a bit early for you to be out of your friggin' coffin? Just poking fun at a goth. I have no problem with them. I have a friend that's goth. Good evening, friends. Oh. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Matthew. So lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that's rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. I am sick. I had to keep cutting off when I cough. I'm sorry. Damn, what a classy dude. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great! I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. Amanda and I mill around and try some of the food spread out on the table. I pick up some deviled eggs, Amanda grabs a small paper plate, and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Aww. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to college? To college. Me speaky good. But I don't want to have to be so... I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. They're gonna talk about weather. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. Those were words, everybody. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party, and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? Didn't the guy throw... It's everybody! Let's bring all the daddies together! Didn't the guy throw a frisbee at my head? That mysterious goth guy that I just met a few seconds ago? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Amanda's? Her name is Amanda's now? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second, all of these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Burger time. No, let's mingle. We gotta find our true daddy at some point. Sorry, I wish I had water around here. I don't have water. I have a pop though, but no, not what I'm reading. Talk to Matt, Hugo, Craig. Talk to Joseph and Damien. No. Robert and Brian. Yeah, let's talk to Robert and Brian. Why not? I glanced across the yard and noticed Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. Man, I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian, or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot. I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Matthew, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood alright? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some dyslexia. I've been doing some living room works as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high def. Oh boy. Matthew, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again.
Hey.
We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent the night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrow at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for the art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since the last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of his whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the back country. Johnny Boy is a strong kid. Met him in my days in the army. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle, and when the rope bridge snaps, I couldn't quite see it. You could see the bone popping out through the skin. Johnny Boy is screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I am able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman to carry a 6 foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I won't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy, but you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. What kind of camping are you doing? Well, he said military, so yeah, I bet that's it. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of his whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down the river and he lost a flip-flop. Missed that kid. Brian and I laughed nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. What an asshole. Phew. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us, laughing. Daisy's holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck! Oh no, the ghost locked the doors! Quick, hit the emergency escape button! But the trucks don't have emergency escape buttons.
Dad.
My sinuses are not doing too great, and I'm trying to do her voice. Didn't hit the brake, I guess. And then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not so sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert! Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah! Man, and I love that show! It's the best! Especially that episode where Colum hides Flint's keys, and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah, it was such quality reality television. I like the show! I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Reminds me a lot of... He reminds me a lot of my husband. I mean, seriously, he's got the trench coat, the badass look to him, you know, the whiskey. Yeah, that's practically my husband. But we're getting rid of... Not getting rid of... We're taking him out of the equation for now. I'm gonna go after this hubby right here. I like him big. I like him big and husky. Alright. Alright, Daisy, I found a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal. Lots of protein. Gotta keep us from starving out there in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over there. Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It was what kids do. Live a little. I keep switching up Amanda's voice. Sorry, I can't keep consistent voices. I gotta get better voice acting, that's why I do it. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for fire! Okay, but not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend?
Yeah!
Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sort of has a way with the kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me in this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have the habit of crawling under the tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try and put together a little playdate for them. They do seem to get along really well, but the thought of continually hearing about all of Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. We have time for a few. Let's go... Matt, Hugh. I don't really care for Joseph and Damien much. I'm sorry, I don't. I chose Robert and Brian first because I kind of care about the two of them. Because one of them reminds me of my husband now, and the other one is, well, figure why not. He's cute. But I don't really care for these guys. I might care for Matt a bit. Because I like the whole art, you know, background to him and everything. Matt and Hugo seem to be embroiled in an intense discussion. Craig looks on, smiling politely. I walk over to say hello, and there's this little creepy staring into your soul kid. Hey, you. You're a little cutie, aren't you? Well, I don't think it's fair to try and compare two art movements like that. Periods in an art only exist because they're a unique byproduct of the social and political climate of a time and place, and try to take something like, say, the Rococo period, and compare it to the postmodernism in America, you're completely disregarding the context in which a work of art is created. My mic was hiding the rest. Matt and Hugo seem to be so busy talking that they don't notice me. Craig leans in. Dude, I have no idea what's happening. Sorry, but I don't really care for Craig. Actually am more interested in what they're talking about. Listen to Matt and Hugo. That kind of comparison just eliminates the reason art movements are so important in the first place. You're not wrong, but I think there's no harm comparing one work of art to another. You could definitely say one painting is better than another if you're evaluating technical skill from a purely formalist standpoint. If I showed you a Matisse and then something by the Dutch masters, which one would you say shows more technical prowess? I'm so lost right now. I shoot a worried glance over to Craig, who returns it. I kind of get it. I mean, I took a lot of art history back in college, so I vaguely remember it. I mean, it's been years now, and my teacher wasn't that great. But I do recognize some of the terms that they're describing and everything. I think I can, like, match it up when I learn. So if not, I can look it up later. It's really an interesting discussion. Well, sure, you could say that the Dutch masters were technically more skilled, but I would argue that while the Dutch masters were better painters, Matisse had better painting overall. Well, that's pretty suggestive. Art is dead. Ha 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 ha. I have no idea what you guys talk about. Well, that's pretty subjective. How do you mean? Well, did I do an oopsies? I think I did. A painting of a guy with the apple in front of his face is pretty nice. These rocks.
Oh.
That's Marguerite. Right, art. Sorry. You're fine, dude. We were just discussing the importance of context when talking about artwork. Listen, all I asked is if you liked Van Gogh or Picasso. Hugo throws up his hands in frustration. But they represent two completely different art movements. I know they're both similar voiced. I can't really do a good voice. Sorry. Still learning voice acting. How could I possibly choose between the thick, creamy impasto of post-impressionism and the abstractionist beauty of cubism? I'm doing way better at this dyslexia thing. I fucked it up by saying it, so this doesn't say much about me. But still, I'm doing way better at reading this time, and I'm sick. So, yay! Man, that's all way above my head. Me too.
Hey!
It's all good, man. The cool thing about art is that we all perceive it differently. A single piece could have totally different effects on each person that looks at it, and that's awesome. Just 1 minute about it, though. Was that even the sentence? I don't even know what the fuck I just said. Hugo, please. Hey. Sorry. I get really fired up about the art stuff. Matthew, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everybody's been super friendly.
Hey, yeah.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to where Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl are playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs over to us. What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
Hey.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Matt takes a flower crown and places it on top of his head.
Hey.
Aw, it actually kind of fits him. I actually like that look a little bit. He looks cute. Am I cool now? The girl stares at him, thinking it over. Nope. But you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
Oh.
Hey Matthew, this is my daughter. Hello. I'm Carmencita. Huh. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. Dad, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? Are you better making friends? Or you better be making friends, not better at making friends. Yeah, actually, Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop? My old college friend, and, your teacher? Hey! I slept with them all! No. Oh, hey, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
Oh!
Yup. You still gonna get me that overdue term paper? Hahaha. Great seeing ya! Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. She learned the finger guns move from me. I'm a proud dad.
Oh.
She's definitely a trauma. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Huh?
Hugo looks around the party. Keep hearing people like shouting in my ear when they're like expressing shit. Hugo looks around the party. He must finally spot him because his eyes go white.
Sweet Manchego.
What was that? What'd you say? Sweet Manchego? And also, I can't quite hear who it is. I don't recognize the voice. Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking?
Oh.
Ernest is holding his lit cigarette. Dope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into the gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey.
Man, I do not envy Hugo. Last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burnt down half the yard. And the barbecue we had before that, he actually burnt down half the yard. And then it spread out into my lawn and burnt down half my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us. Oh, look at this gruffy little kid. Jeez. Puberty hit you hard, bro. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey, everybody. Sorry about that. Matthew, this is my son, Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep into his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade you in? Doesn't matter. Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame me for my generation for the failing economy. Ow. Ernest! Oh yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. He seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. he's having a really rough time. He's, as much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, and he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think a dad... Sorry, I got an itch. I mean, I think as a dad, a teacher does... I don't even know what voice you are, Greg. I don't care. I think as a dad, as a teacher, that's about the authoritarian I think we get. I'm just gonna do that voice. Why not? Honestly, any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber.
Hey.
See? That right there. You can't say that.
I don't know.
My kid think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do you get to be the cool dads? I don't know.
Hey!
I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against and accept our fate to unironically wear socks and with sandals. Words. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18 and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. She keeps laughing. I see your point.
Oh, no.
As much as we all wanted, I don't think it was important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. Oh, that was Hugo reading. We can't all be best friends with our kids. It just doesn't work. I mean, look at me in earnest. Our job as parents is to make sure our kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. But it'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when I won't be able to be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Matthew. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. I don't think so, because we are actually out of time. So I think we're moving on along a bit slowly through this. I know because of me packing up for the move and everything, I kind of been slow with the videos. But once I get settled into my new place, I'll be doing more of these. I intend to, so be patient with me. And as for like the series, let me know if you guys want to see more of this, because I'm fine with like playing it from start to finish. Like, that's pretty cool with me. But as like a recording session, I know it can be dragged on, because I know I'm doing short videos for like stuff like this, like what other YouTubers do, like hours upon hours of stuff. But if this is the last episode, I would call it good. But I would like to at least pick a dad and like do a date thing, but I can always do that like by myself if you guys want to see something different. So who knows? If you guys let me know, great. If not, I'll just decide and then just pick something. I don't know. Anyway, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ha-da!